So do you remember what I said about SpeedX 3D and how maybe you should just skip over it and not buy the game? This one right here is a no-brainer. Don't buy it. It's SpeedX 3D Hyper Edition for Nintendo 3DS. So I'm gonna be honest with you. SpeedX 3D was actually a pretty good game. It offered some pretty good gaming elements, and all around wasn't a bad purchase, although I still hold firm on the maybe you should buy it, maybe you shouldn't buy it. It all really depends on the audience and what you're into. SpeedX 3D Hyper Edition is just bad. It's just a no-brainer, like I said. It's not a purchase worth buying. Why, you ask? Because all it is SpeedX 3D Endless Runner with a turbo button. That's it. That's the big difference. They take out all the good elements of SpeedX 3D, the stages, the zones, survival, and they just slap Endless Runner with a turbo button. Yes, you hold X and you go fast. That's it. Now honestly, I do have to admit, the speed button is really cool. It adds a nice element and makes you go fast so that you have a hard time avoiding obstacles. But after you get over that cool factor, the game's over. You don't have anything to work with. It's just one of those arcade classics where you try and get a high score. And I just don't understand why it wasn't in the original SpeedX 3D. Why couldn't it just been a mode in SpeedX 3D? Why did they have to make this game and have people pay extra money for it? That's what just irritates me the most, is because they made it into a game and marketed it for another $1.99 or 99 cents and have people pay for it, when it should have just been a mode implemented in SpeedX 3D. Now, maybe you would like to have this game, and I honestly don't blame you because of the speed factor. The speed factor is really cool. I do love that speed button, but once you get past that, it's just one of those games where you're never gonna play again. At least that's what happens with me. It's just a game that when I bought it, I literally didn't play it for months after that. I bought it, and I'm like, this really stinks, because it's just an endless arcade runner. Those aren't necessarily bad games, but I'm from that generation that's like, okay, I have to, like, have a plot to the game, like, I have to beat the game, you know? Like, I have to have some means of accomplishment, not just a high score. So this game definitely isn't for me. It might be for you, but it's not for me. It's SpeedX 3D Hyper Edition for Nintendo 3DS.